Greetings everyone, my name is Etterville, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Mega Man Maker. During the last part, I covered a few viewer-submitted levels. In this episode, I'll start covering levels in the Mega Man Creation Collab project. This collab consists of 21 levels that essentially make up a Mega Man fan game built in Mega Man Maker. This project was initiated by DustManTalksTrash with levels made by different users and uploaded to one primary account. In total, there is an intro stage, 8 Roadmaster levels, 4 Fusion Master levels, 7 Fortress levels, and 1 Secret level. I'll be using the optional music pack made by NX Tech. I just wish there was a custom graphics mod as well. That would have added to the project's uniqueness. Let's begin with the intro stage by DustManTalksTrash. I will be providing my thoughts on each individual level as well as the project as a whole as I go through the levels. As with the other parts, you can find the timestamps for all the levels I cover in the description below. The plot behind this intro stage is that Dr. Wily has invaded a city and its waterworks, so it's up to us to clear them out. As with any intro stage in a Mega Man game, they introduce us to the basic aspects of the game, so jumping, shooting, sliding, and basic enemies. This stage should be very straightforward. I'm liking the 8-bit remix of Gravity Beetle's stage theme for Mega Man 3 playing in the background. We already cleared out the waterworks, now we're outside in the city again. Stone Man, a nice basic boss. That's the intro stage done. The boss theme playing in the background was a remix of the Mega Man V or Mega Man 5 for Game Boy boss battle theme. Now I can go after 8 different Roadmasters, those being Battery Man, Chain Man, Crater Man, Sewer Man, Miner Man, Hangar Man, Moss Man, and Traffic Man. I'll start off by going after Battery Man, whose stage was designed by 8JKN4. And it has 80 plays and a score of 35. This collaboration of levels has its very own weakness order affiliation and weapon get system, so I'll try going through all the Roadmaster levels in weakness order affiliation, if I guess it correctly. At the start of every one of these Roadmaster levels, we have the choice of picking up all the weapons we already unlocked, but as this is the first Roadmaster level, I won't pick any of these ones up. Battery Man's stage takes place in an abandoned power plant filled with electric-based enemies. So I expect to see electric blocks too, as well as the pop-up attackers as they shoot lightning down. I'm not sure where this musical track playing in the background came from. I'm not sure if it's a remix or an original piece. Here are the elect blocks. First introduced in safer environments and now in more dangerous ones. All the Roadmaster levels created by these level designers are going to be traditional levels, but we'll have to see which ones are done the best. And there's the boss battle, I guess. Yep, it seems that way. Once we defeat the boss, we'll gain access to the Thunder Beam. It's Sparkman, of course. It seems that these traditional levels are going to follow the traditional format of only being 22 to 25 screens long, not like many Mega Man fan games which have longer Roadmaster levels. Overall, Battery Man was a pretty easy stage to start out with. None of the challenges were really that challenging, and the boss battle against Sparkman is very simple. Now I'm off to Sewer Man, as electricity beats water, I guess. This stage was created by Nuclearstomp. It has 58 plays and a score of 20. This stage takes place in a sewer that's been taken over by crabs, cockroaches, presses, and magnets. It seems to be a rather advanced sewer. I don't recognize this stage's background track either. Wherever this musical track originates from, I like it. It fits the theme of a water-based level. Do any of these stages have secrets? It doesn't seem to be the case. I think this is the climax of the level, as we're combining usage of all enemies and both the gimmicks we've seen so far. I didn't realize you could place down the presses on the floor like that, so they become essentially a stationary hazard. Just an E-Tank, which I'll lose in the next stage, as I don't have meta progression. This is not a Wily Challenge run after all, and we can't create custom playlists in Wily Challenge mode. Next up, we'll gain access to the Water Wave. Bubble Man, but he's stuck there. The Thunder Beam is not his weakness. I got the order wrong here then. Maybe it's the reverse? Definitely a step up in difficulty in comparison with Battery Man, but moderate in terms of difficulty. I like this stage more as well, but I wouldn't recommend going after this World Master as your first level. Next up, I'll go after Crater Man, whose stage was created by Gokuless. It has 56 plays and a score of 21. Hopefully water beats fire this time. We need to navigate through several fiery rivers with the help of Pookers. This stage feels awfully familiar, like I played through it before in the past. Regardless, I'll play through it again for the sake of this collaboration. I think several dozen parts ago, Gokuless submitted this level to me on their own personal account, but I don't mind playing through it again. It was a fun level. Thanks for the boost there, Tacklefire. This is where the two pathways link up with each other, so I will return. Actually, let me start again from the beginning right now and showcase the other pathway. That could have been an awesome zip over there. I suppose this is the easy route, as we already have a checkpoint here. For a second there, I was worried I was gonna fall into spikes or something. Or that could happen because of a stutter eating my up input. I always worried that was gonna happen at least once in this episode. Thankfully, it's only about a few screens walk away. I'm damage boosting through this segment. I'm not taking any chances. I will grab the D-Tank though. And we meet up back over here. Actually, wait a minute. No, I can't pick up that E-Tank by backtracking. It's one way only. What just happened there? Somehow I clipped through the pooker and hit the lava. Yikes, cutting it close there. I'd love to have that, but I don't want to take the risk. I presume we're climbing out of the volcano now. At the end of this level, we gain access to the atomic fire. Quick reset to refill our life energy. And the boss is Flame Man. His weakness is the water wave. I got it right this time. Out of the 3 Roadmaster levels I played so far, this one is currently my favorite one, and especially because of the split pathways, one of which taking longer but is easier, and the other one taking a short amount of time but is much more risky, or a bit more risky with the lack of one extra checkpoint. Next up, I'm going after Moss Man, as fire burns away moss and plants, I guess. His stage was made by NX Tech, and it has 46 plays and a score of 19. This stage takes place in a forest. It seems that the first section of this stage took place in a giant mechanical tree. If this was a hot dog, I'd be a lot more scared, but it's just a tama. Is there a secret over here? Or is this an optional route? Let me go up that ladder first. And the only way to access it is by using the rush coil. Aha, an M-tank. Aha, me overestimating how far the footholder goes. Made it back in one piece. The right ladder is probably the better one. No, they're the same. Out of all the levels I've played so far, I'd say this is the harder one, tied with Crater Man during certain segments. The biggest problem are these shield attackers and the batons. I don't have a shield-based weapon yet. The plant barrier would be wonderful to have, but I unlock it by completing this level. Why are you forced to use the rush coil here if this is a traditional level? Because all the levels so far didn't require usage of special weapons, unless you wanted to go through alternate routes. Let's see, is your weakness the atomic fire? It is. You're critically weak to it. Good to get another ordering correct. But from here on out, I have no idea what the weakness order affiliations are. Nevertheless, I still like the stage. All the stages I played so far are very solid. I would have ended the episode right now if this was a traditional Mega Man fan game, but I will cover at least one more level. Chain Man by Dingleberg 1, with 59 plays and a score of 27. This stage takes place in a factory with presses, conveyor belts, tops, and lasers. I'm not sure what we get from here. Probably the NATO? I wish there was a sign at the start of the stage of what special weapon we get. Then again, the traditional Mega Man games and fan games don't do that. Another stage that has presses, but this time we also have conveyor belts. Not to mention these force beams. I like how every stage has its own distinctive number of enemies and other hazards. And I like how some stages aren't afraid to give more than one checkpoint before the boss corridor's checkpoint, depending on what's needed. See, we already have 2 checkpoints before the boss corridor. So we get the Night Crush over here. Interesting. If I hadn't lost my E and M tanks, I would have had 2 E tanks and 1 M tank up to this point. Springman, not that difficult to deal with. Especially as these blocks aren't solid. Do I have your weakness? It's the Thunder Beam. Well, I guess it makes sense, as this is a factory/machine-based stage, and the electricity will fry some of the circuits. Five Roadmasters down, 3 to go. But I'll be covering them in the next episode. So far, I'm quite enjoying this collab. Well then, thanks for watching, and have a nice day. Toodles!